Hey guys, and welcome to JaysAndKays. What I've got here today is a Casio BabyG BA-111, and I'm going to show you how to take off this stock strap and replace it with something like this two-piece NATO down here. Now, what are we going to need for that? We'll need a set of JaysAndKays adapters for the BabyG and a spring bar tool. So, there's something to note about the BabyG is that the lug dimension on the BabyG is a little bit more narrow than a standard GShock. Instead of 16 millimeter, it's going to be 14 millimeter on that lug. And so these adapters we've got made up here are designed specifically for these BabyG. And with all things being that they are, with the more narrow lug and the smaller form factor of these BabyGs, these adapters are going to be supporting 20 millimeter straps, not the 22 or 24 that we've seen with the other product lines. Now, with all that being said, these are part of our convertible product line, so the convertible adapters will support both two-piece and one-piece strap options. And I'm going to show you both of those here in this video, but first things first is let's go ahead and load up a pair of adapters on this BabyG. There's one side, and I'll get the other side in here. We're using the spring bars from the strap, so that should be kind of obvious here. Let's go ahead and get that other side in. And again, I'm using a spring bar tool. Some of you guys might have something else you'd use, but spring bar tool is by far the best and easiest way to do it, in my opinion. And once you've got these in, give them a good tug. Make sure they're in there nice and tight. So there's our BabyG with the JaysAndKays Convertibles for BabyG installed. Now let me show you what this is all about. We talked about the convertibles. Well, there's a patent pending design on this. We've got a groove inside here to help direct the strap to engage the spring bars to the holes and also to enhance the engagement once they're installed. So here's one of my straps, one of my 20 millimeter straps. I've got it already primed up with a spring bar. So let me go ahead and just start it in there and tuck it under. And then once we push it in, you'll hear that click. In fact, you can see the through hole here on the side. You can see that little shiny spot is the tip of the spring bar actually poking in the side wall there as it should. So that's one proof positive that you got it engaged properly. So let's get the other side in. And I could probably use my thumbnail just to duck that spring bar tip under and then push it in. And then once we have it in there, there you go. You heard it lock into place. Once you've got it pushed in, go ahead and double check that your spring bar tips are engaged correctly. And then you can give them a tug and you're good to go. So there's that BabyG with a two-piece NATO using JaysAndKays convertible adapters for BabyG. Now let's say you weren't really into the two-piece, you wanted something more of a traditional NATO or one-piece Zulu. Well, we could pull this strap off pretty easy. I'm just using my spring bar tool again, but the opposite side with the pusher tip. You could use something like maybe a paper clip as well. That's equally useful in this case. And there you go, just dismounted that strap, and let's go ahead and put a NATO on this. Here's a more traditional NATO. We can show you what that's all about. So no need to change the adapters. They're good to go as they are. We'll go ahead and get our NATO installed. Everyone knows how to put that on, but there you go. There's a traditional NATO on our BabyG using the JaysAndKays convertible adapters for BabyG. So have a look at that. Hopefully that's something useful for you guys with BabyGs out there, maybe your girlfriend or you or whomever. This is going to go ahead and open up a world of opportunities for a strap on that. You guys have any questions? Send me a message. We'll talk to you later.